respect. It's the Big 12 versus the ACC. This is the home of the NC State Wolfpack, Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on last season's national champions, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Mustangs will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So NC State's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And, of course, Kirk, in the age of transfer quarterbacks, this guy's been one of the most talked-about dudes in the offseason. Here he goes, first game with his new team. What kind of start can he get off to?
Yeah, it's a big question mark. The only thing about this guy is he's been able to win his teammates over right away, become a great leader. Now he wants to get off to a good start.
There's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The SMU Mustangs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, NC State.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And now the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to throw. It's Jordan. It's an out route. The catch made. NC State comes to the line quickly. They'll try to run for the first down. They convert. First and goal now, coming up at the 5. NC State lines up first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. They'll run it here. Powering through. They stop him right at the 24. Getting set. Here's second down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
A play action looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And the Mustangs will bring their punt team on the field now. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. And here's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Here's the handoff. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. The Wolfpack line out now, 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. To throw, it's Jordan. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake on 1st down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
2nd and long now from their own 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he's brought down there. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line. A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the 1st down yardage. And the Mustangs pick up enough to get a 1st down there. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Picks up the first and still running. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
To throw, it's Jordan. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, the tight end is the favorite target here of the QB, and he puts it right on him. You know, it's got to be frustrating for him when he can't connect on a simple drag route on your check down option.
Pass caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, NC State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Attack on the PAT again. It's 28-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So far, it's NC State on top here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Davis. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. That completion sets up a second down play. Wants to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught across the middle. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught in the crossing pattern.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Back to throw. It's Jordan. Short pass finds the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. NC State comes to the line quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He It's a short completion to the big tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Knox. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught for the completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Pass interference.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle, and it works. The first down to the 35.
By the receiver.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. Looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Run quickly. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nope.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. That play moves the ball across midfield and he's set up with a first down at the 41. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. NC State comes to the line quickly. Ball handed off. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
First down at 10. And And he's got it again. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Missed his receiver, it's incomplete. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's the running back in the flat. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Here comes a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Jordan. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Ran by the receiver. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Now, 4th down.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Handing off on the draw play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Jordan. He's going to pull it down and run. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The back's got it. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. NC State lines up 1st and goal. Now they'll run it on the draw. Touchdown, North Carolina State. This offense is still clicking.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Now the all-important extra point.
For the extra point.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
SMU, 0.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Ready,
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Now they're running on the toss. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
At the 33-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Jordan. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here.
Now, a 4th down.
Looking for a man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Looks like NC State will have the 1st down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And there's the handoff. They test the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
On the play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play. Ball handed off. He could go. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks an open space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Mustangs begin a new series here. First and 10. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats.
SMU, 0.
Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Lawrence. The pocket breaking down. Trying to create here on the move. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about.
Illegal forward pass.
So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Gets loose. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in back.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
Handoff to the single back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They're going to run it. He breaks free. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Can he get there on the ground? He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
On the play.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
Running play called on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense is up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. As the first down is still going. Tackle, but first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to throw. It's Lawrence. Bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's low. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. What a catch! They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
To the air, it's Lawrence. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. He missed it. Off target that time. And the score remains very lopsided. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. NC State comes to the line quickly.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On third down, it's a handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. To the air, it's Lawrence. On the run, he'll let it go. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. Leaning on the run game here. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Wolfpack line up now, first and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First and goal, handoff. They can't stop him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, NC State.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points and they have to score quickly. Scanning the field. It's Lawrence. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Gets rid of it on the move. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. NC State comes to the line quickly. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.